Kia ora te iwi, and welcome back to Bruce Pulman Park here in Takanini, Tamaki Makaurau for the Trans Tasman Test Series between the Tagaroos and the Black Tags. We're here for the ultimate match of the series with the Men's Open 5th Test, and it's a live rubber. We're going into this one here. Rusty Matua commentary alongside Perry Haddock. So, Perry, exciting game ahead.
Well, mate, this is one of the reasons to come over here is to have a good competitive tournament, and it goes down the wire. The Men's Open, the premier event, goes down the wire. If New Zealand win, it's all over. Australia have to win this to go into drop-off.
So Australia needs a win and nothing else but a win. A draw or a win to New Zealand. We'll see what New Zealand take the series.
That's right.
So this will be the most competitive New Zealand team in the competition against Australia. So really looking forward. So how do you see this one panning out, Perry?
Well, I was with you yesterday when we did and New Zealand played a really. I thought their tactics weren't right, but today they did get it right. They spread the ball a bit and they moved Australia around a fair bit.
Yep.
A couple of really good tries. Then Australia hit back, but New Zealand a very good defensive side as well. So both teams are going to have to be on their best today, I think.
And it's awesome to see both contingents giving them a guard of honour coming on to the ultimate match here for the Men's Open.
Well, I think the Australian boys know what's at stake, really, because Australia have sort of dominated in a lot of divisions. There've been a lot of close games as well. The men's 30s are in the same boat. That's on a little bit later.
Yes, this will be the next game, the last match today in the Test Series before we go to the All-Stars match. Yep.
Except New Zealand need to win that one.
Absolutely. So exciting stuff ahead, and a big coup for the Tag Blacks there. They've got their main game player, playmaker back in Sam Nati. He was actually away playing in the Auckland Rugby League yesterday, and for the Manukau Magpies, who had a big win in the competition yesterday, which is important for them to its qualification for the First Division. So Sam Nati back for the Tag Blacks is a huge positive for them.
I couldn't believe how fast the game was, the one I watched this morning. It's just, I started this game 33 years ago, and it was nowhere near as quick as this one.
Yeah, they're amazing with regards to their skill factor and their speed of their game.
Their steps, and the quickness of getting rid of the ball and getting into space, and wow. Both teams, mate, there's nothing between them.
Absolutely. So looking forward to this here. Looks like we've got a bit of could this be the prelude to a haka here?
Could be.
Yeah, look like the boys are up to it, and here we go. We saw an impressive one from the under-21 women's team today. And here we are with the men here doing their haka. We didn't see it yesterday, so we get to see it today. And there we have it.
They'll have to reset the clock now.
Yeah, well, the schedule must continue. So
yes, that's right.
So the game goes on there. So a couple of minutes of gameplay lost, but I think we're going to.
But it is a good spectacle, I think.
Absolutely, and it's it's a classic in Trans Tasman rivalry to see the haka, and New Zealand hosting. It's appropriate that they do the haka to issue that challenge as we go into the ultimate game of the Test Series for the Men's Open.
It's probably a good fitting on the Sunday afternoon to see the Men's Open having the series decided on this game.
Absolutely, and it's good to see it come down to the last game. It's so exciting for our viewers at home as well. As New Zealand kick off, and Aussie there with the first carry, the first possession.
I'm sure they'll just feel each other out for a while.
That's right.
Just get their yardage plays happening and quick play the balls, make their yards and get the kick happening. Kick on tackle 4 then.
And that's a great kick by the Australians. Yes, did it go 50-10?
Yes, was 50-10. That was a good start. Good start by the Aussies. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah.
It's right on the line there. So Aussie with possession here inside the Tablax territory.
Contact.
So the Aussies, Brendan Martin, captain in the Men's Open Store, mainstay of the team for the last 10 years.
Yeah, he's been around a while, Bretto.
Yeah, so he's they call him the middle player with he's very crafty, so he's definitely one to watch.
Yep.
And just quickly through the team list as well, we've got Ben Johnston, Brendan Martin, Brock Sepulveda, Chad Stewart, Cooper Lee, Corey Booth, Jack Cooper, Jaden Harris, Jamie McElhinney, Kaya Ardita, Cody Kemp, Kai Welch, Larry Craig Williams, Ryan Martz, Trey Bello, Will Eagleton and William Berkeley making up that side there with David Riello and Leon Kim as the coach and manager. The Kiwi Tag Blacks lined up as follow. We've got Tongia Mua, Tairea, Hotene, Te Raitua, Cass and Alini, Whelanoa, George Wallace, Kohiva, Malua, Pokai, Vaniki, Elisara, Joe, Tere, Kamana, Nati, Maui and Waipoti. So, 15 minutes in this game left to go in the first half. Aussie and New Zealand locked in at 0-0 here, and this morning's game was another close one there. Absolutely, Perry. This morning, a close game between these two teams.
Oh, yeah, I watched it. It was 6-4 to New Zealand, and they got away to a 1-0 start, and then Australia got a 2-pointer, and they led. But then they just seemed to play that a little bit better. A bit more efficient with their plays.
So New Zealand with an opportunity to win this series in the Men's Open, but Aussie, if they can win this match, will go to a drop-off.
That's right.
A decider.
5-on-5.
And then New Zealand there with a good kick and chase there. Aussie deep in their territory to start their set.
That'll be the case for the whole game, I think, from the New Zealand boys. They'll try and keep Australia back in their own half because they only need a draw.
That's right. That's all they need.
But in 40 minutes, it's hard to keep a draw.
Oh, well, that's right. That's right. And,
you don't want to go inside your shell. You want to.
And no one actually plays for a draw. Everyone plays for a win. So
plays the win.
So both sides here, no doubt, be giving everything they can to try and get that win. And the importance of it so massive for both these teams here. And it's the blue ribbon grade here, the Men's Open here. And obviously, this is very important to both teams. Good defence by the Tag Blacks there.
Yes,
lovely ball movement from the Aussies.
I did notice in that game this morning that Australia threw a lot at the New Zealand team. No try.
Referee David Miller has called the touch.
No try.
Yeah, tag.
Oh, that looks...
The grounding was fine, but the referee there called the tag first.
Yep.
It was a split second in it, but I think the referee was correct there, Dave Miller. Aussie's not too happy with that, as understandably, but the game goes on. There's only one referee, and he made the call.
Well, it's not always the ref that makes the error, is it? Sometimes the player makes the error as well.
That's right.
Or it is a 50-50 that...
Ooh, and the Aussies clean that one up there on the double grubber. Toe to head, and see the Aussies getting a break now down the right edge. He's got the pace. And great desperation tag there. Tag Blacks there scrambling to get back on side and defend.
Probably needed
be a contact there.
Probably needed an earlier ball then.
Yeah,
might have get it out a bit further and I think
give them a bit more space on time on the outside edge.
Yeah. But at the moment, Australia are getting the better of the game. Field position, especially, yeah.
Position, yep. Territory and position in favour of the Aussies at the moment, and here we go. It's a tag there. Oh, gosh, there was desperation stuff on the try line.
Fantastic tag that was. There's some great tagging there.
Yeah, that was.
Desperation.
Absolutely.
That's something I've noticed with this New Zealand side over the whole weekend. They just sort of hang in there. They hang in there and they make and then they make the most of their own opportunities.
And there's a goal line dropout there. New Zealand batting that back over the try line there and taking it dead.
I thought they were happier than being a 2-pointer.
Absolutely. Samuel Nutty there started off there, and that's gone straight into touch. Just a little bit too much angle on that, and Aussie will get the tap on the 10.
So early, halfway through this half, Australia got all the territory, haven't they?
That's right. And now looking to convert that
they probably need to
into points now.
Yeah, they need to convert the points, so they might get a bit frustrated, which has happened a little bit in the first game today. I saw.
Yep. Excellent tag.
Just can't believe how
contact again.
How
New Zealanders just need to watch their discipline here, Perry. They could give away a penalty here.
We might start giving some players a little rest.
Yeah. Again, New Zealand defence working hard.
Their defence is quite solid, though. There's like a chance here.
Excellent
great defence.
Yeah, they've been on their set, 3 sets back to back on defence here, and they've still managed to hold out the Australians. And there it is, the first grubber through. It's dead ball.
Now, I tell you, that was an outstanding defence.
Yes.
It could be a game changer, you don't know. Yep.
Well, that's right. They're going to be very proud of that effort there, boys, for the Tag Blacks. And so they've weathered the storm there. Now got to get an opportunity to carry the ball now and get a set of attack under their belts.
They've just got to get away from their own half.
Yeah, they've just been wholesale subbings there, bringing on a fresh wave of players now from the bench.
But the hand-eye coordination of these guys is amazing.
That's that man, the playmaker we were talking about earlier there, Sam Nutty there.
Number 19.
Yeah.
Playing the ball.
Yeah, so Sammy was absent yesterday. He took and play in the ARL competition, so he's one of their main playmakers, so great for the Tag Blacks to have him back today. And the Aussies again, the Kiwis again, just...
Aussies knock on.
Yeah, Aussie knock on. So, yeah, a bit fortuitous for the Tag Blacks there. Getting another set restart inside the Aussie territory. So this is a very rare opportunity for them with just 8 minutes left on the clock in the first half and 0-0 game. Game on, Perry.
Sure is.
Now Aussie defending their try line now. So this nice movement out to the right edge there, but nice defence from the Australians there. Oh, that was a nice play.
Tag.
That was tagged there, but that was a nice bit of play there.
Yeah, it was good play, yes.
Yeah, faking the wraparound with the
drag them out.
Yeah, and then the angled runner coming back underneath.
Yeah,
so
good
that's a
defensive
handover.
set.
Yep, good D from the Tagaroos. They've got a whole field in front of them now, so interesting to see how they can get good momentum here and go forward in the ruck.
Aussie's a little bit They're a little bit rattled at the moment.
That's a really good kick downfield. That'll go all the way for a 50-10 note.
Penalty, I think.
Referee's just having a touch with his touch judge there.
He was a little bit aggressive with the with the tag then.
Yeah.
This is an NRL.
Bit of a smother tag.
Yeah. In other words, belting out. Great kick. Yeah, it was a bit heavy with the tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, but great effort. But the penalty to the Tag Blacks there, and a very welcome penalty for them well, relieving a bit of pressure. Very close to a surrender there, Perry.
Oh, yeah.
But nice pace on the play. The Bulls now, they're getting a bit more momentum. So we see a nice leg speed there, but again, a good tag from the Tagaroos. 6 minutes left in the first half. Play the tag there.
It's a bit late with the pass then. There was an opportunity there. Just held on a bit too long.
Australian ball there. Tag Blacks putting that down there, not finding the mark with the pass there. And the Aussies come up with possession here, just coming up towards halfway.
I tell you what, it's just going to take one missed tag, isn't it, this game?
It'll come down to an error who makes the least errors.
Yep.
I agree with you there, Perry. Ooh, bit of passion going on now. You can see the boys are getting...
I can see what's at stake.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll play the tag back there. Oh, and there it is. Looks like we've got our first try. Yeah, and Aussies, the Tagaroos go up 1-0. The opening try of the match there.
Yeah, nice switch of play. Went through a few hands. I think the number 16 gave him a little bit too much space there.
Exactly, yeah, just defending in too tight there, just too compressed. You know, and for myself as a coach, and I'm sure you agree, you know, when we're D'ing up inside our 10, especially we've got to D up from the outside in.
That's right, mate.
And the Tag Blacks just got caught out there, just compressing too much.
How many times have you seen an NRL game, the winger flying in when he doesn't do?
So often,
it drives you nuts.
Absolutely, coach killers.
Coach killers, sure are.
Yeah, but Australia with the advantage now. Number 7 not looking too healthy there. We touched up there. It's Daniel Alini. Looks like he needs to get a sub going as he heads towards the sub bench there and assess those injuries. Here come the Q Tag Blacks now over halfway. Nice ball movement there. But a good tag from the Tagaroos.
Probably a good thing he did get tagged because he would have lost the ball. The guy covered that. Sometimes I think they need to be a little bit more selective with their little kicks.
I think you're absolutely correct there, mate, 100%. That's been a real clear difference between both the Australians and the Tag Blacks, the Tagaroos. Is the kicking game of the Australians has just been so much sharper, so much more accurate and well executed. And,
there is a time to do it and there's a time not to. Australians look a little bit sharper at the moment with the ball.
Yep, and on the scoreboard at the moment, 1-0. As you mentioned earlier, Perry, an Australian victory will send this into a drop-off.
Sure will. That'll be exciting.
Wouldn't it? See a series decided by a drop-off doesn't get much more exciting.
Whoop. Obviously, it's right of reply. They're throwing a lot at them.
Yeah, it certainly is.
There's a lot happening out there.
Oh, and there it is. Ooh.
Okay, 3-0.
The dummy. And that's why he's wearing the number 1 jersey there, Brendan Martin. And Brendan, the captain in the men's open stalwart, the mainstay of 10 years as a middle player for the Tagaroos.
That certainly helped them.
Absolutely, old Brendo. Showing his crafty skills once again, working the middle of the field. Yes, and in control, Australians leading 3-0 now.
Well, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be difficult to get back from that since the defence on both sides is so good.
But this is the scenario that unfolded with that we proposed before the game started.
Yes.
That if Aussie win, we go to a drop-off.
Yes. Well,
so it's exciting stuff.
It's a lot of a lot of nervous people out there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, indeed. And that kick goes dead there to Aussie. Tap on the 10 there. Oh, and that's a nice ball out to the left edge. Then he finds a runner back on the inside. He goes all the way. It's a happy bunch of supporters there too. That was Trey Barlow, just supporting up the inside edge there on the left wing. Gave the pass. The left wing has set his sights, but then found his runner back inside. And Trey Barlow, who goes all the way to the 2-point bonus box. And there it is.
So suddenly the game's opened right up, hasn't it? I think New Zealand have got a bit to do the second half.
5-0. We'll be back very shortly with the second half. Marty.
Wow.
There you go.
Sport. What does it mean to us? For some, it's potential, a promise that we could be better, that the early mornings will be worth it, that we could be champions. For others, it's joy. It feeds our lives, builds our communities. It is our light, our love, our laughter. But sport is also our rock, the thing we come back to. Constant, even after the final bell. It's changed, but it never really changes. It's the cup finals, but also the 5:30 game after work. Our people, our culture, our cope. Because no matter what's on the scoreboard, no matter who's in the stands, sport's got your back. And so do we.
Hoki mai anō, welcome back to Bruce Pulman Park for the second half of the Men's Open Ultimate Test here. Aussie with a big 5-0 lead, and as we spoke about this, the connotations of this game, Perry. If Aussie win in regular time, it draws the series. So then they'll go to a drop-off to decide the series.
Yeah, it'll be 5-on-5. Australia will get the tap off. They'll have a set. If they score from that set, then New Zealand will come back and tap off. If they score from that set, Australia will come back and tap off. You just go backwards and forwards unless
a mistake is made.
When there's a mistake made, game on.
Game on. It effectively turns into golden point.
So if Australia tap off and then they score and then New Zealand come up and tap off and drop it in the first tackle, the game's over. Because they've already scored.
Well, we've got 20 minutes before that happens, Perry, so let's see what the next 20 minutes unfolds. Yeah, and it's a great kick. There's Waipoti there just tiptoeing the try line there, but
Actually, I thought he got that.
judge,
I thought he got that before the line.
Yeah, touch
Because you
judge
can
said-
get it before the line and run back behind.
Well, the touchy said that he had taken it dead, so the goal line dropout, and a decent one there, but they've got to get up and make some great defensive plays now.
Yeah, it was a bit surprising that that last 3 or 4 minutes, wasn't it?
It was. It was 0-0 leading into that last 5, and then a little bit of a 5-minute blitz from the Australians there, going out to a 5-0 lead. Couple of 2-pointers and in the bonus box.
Well, it's an obvious one, but I think New Zealand need to be next to score.
Yeah, absolutely, if they have any chance and to come back in regular time. And from their point of view, preferably a 2-pointer. It's a decent kick down to the right corner, but the sweeper in great position there to field it. And Samuel Nutty on the tag after that kick as well. Oh, there you go.
He already had position, the defender.
He planted his feet, yep.
And smashed into him. Bit like basketball, charging foul.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah. Stationary guard.
Yep. No gap there.
So there we go. Samuel Nutty in position now, playing the ball. Here's the tag blacks, look to come back to the centre here. There's a nice little play there. Nice and simple, but good yardage from that.
From the game we did this morning, they just don't look as crisp, do they? Just,
Bit of fatigue, perhaps?
I don't know, but they...
Yeah, not as sharp as the Australians. Yeah.
It was the opposite in the other game. The New Zealand boys looked a lot crisper with their attack than the Australian did. They looked a bit clunky, but it seems the roles will seem to reverse this game.
Yeah, and it's being able to be consistent across the series. That's the key. And the Aussies seem to be full of running at the moment, and playing some great tag.
But with the 2-pointer, anything can happen.
Another penalty there, so the Aussies are just going to have to just be a bit more disciplined here. Don't want to be giving away too many of those.
I'm sure they'll be guarding the 2-point box too.
Absolutely, they're targeting that for sure. Yeah, just dummying there, trying to go through into their bonus box. But Brendo had that covered. And there's the first try for the Tag Blacks there.
Well, they needed it.
Yeah, they need to start the second half with scoring first.
If they can get one more, and they need probably then to start relying on a 2-pointer. If there's one in it with 5 or 6 minutes to go, game on.
Yeah, and that was a nice angle run there by number 8 there, Chad Stewart. My apologies, that wasn't Chad Stewart, that was Theodore Maui.
Probably need a little bit more of that coming against
Oh, there you go. That was a bad mistake by the Tag Blacks, kicking it dead.
On the full.
So that's a tap on halfway for the Tagaroos.
Easy yardage.
Absolutely straight into the Tag Blacks territory with the first tap here. So not a good restart from the Tag Blacks there. So Aussie, some nice interplay around the ruck there. Good movement of the ball. Oh, there you go.
I'm sure Dave Riolo, the coach, is saying, be precise with your passes. Don't take risks. You're still 4 up. Don't take risks.
You still want to play attacking football,
Still-
that's right. But
still-
there's no need for catch-up football. You know,
No.
there's no need for 50-50 passes. And looking like a score there. Missed tag into the bonus box as well. That's a 2-pointer. Yes, it is. Aussie going up to a 7-1 lead now. So that's
So just dummy, and he got the ball over before his knees hit the ground.
Yep.
Your knees hit the ground first, it's no try.
That's right. Ball has to be grounded first.
Ball has to be grounded first, yes.
But geez, he did a great a bit of evasion there with the dummy and then the pirouette, the 360.
Same thing happened with Bretto Martin in his try in the first half. It's just a bit of a pirouette and just a couple of missed tags. That's all it was.
It was. And the Tag Blacks now with the
playing catch up.
Yeah, six points behind.
I think the New Zealand coach is probably plotting what 5 he's going to put on.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a very, very big deficit to try and pull back in the next 13 minutes.
Yes, exactly, yes. Particularly with both defences being so good usually, you know. It's a bit surprising that there's many tries in this game.
But as you mentioned earlier too, Perry, they're just looking a little bit lethargic compared to what they were this morning. Yeah, but clunky.
Bit clunky, as opposed to everything was crisp this morning with the Kiwi boys, but because Australia's tries haven't been probably 1 or 2 very good ball movement tries, but a lot of it's just been missed tags close to the box, to be honest.
That's a nice ball, but it's forward, unfortunately. It's a bit of frustration creeping into the game. Oh. Well, you just got to get control of those emotions. Yeah, so the referee just calming the team down there. Just need to get back into the focus of the game here. Focus on the game. So Aussie with a 7-1 lead at the moment. This is setting up for that scenario we spoke about earlier, that if Australia won this game, it would go to a drop-off to decide the series. So at this stage, it's looking like an Australian advantage, and it looks very likely that we'll go to a drop-off scenario at the conclusion of this match, barring a miracle comeback from the New Zealand side. That ball fielded nicely by the Tagaroos. Their left winger there, number 3. Greg Williams. So Brendo Martin again working the middle. Finds a runner, finds support. Oh, and then that pass not finding its target. Samuel Nutty with a try-saving intercept there.
Could have been a try the other end.
Okay, exactly, yeah. Would have been interesting to see if Sam Nutty had the lungs to go all the way too, because he's looking pretty pooped in that defensive position there on the try line. There's the Aussies going around again.
That looks like fatigue, don't you think?
I think so. That's what I mentioned earlier. They look a bit fatigued, so they're going to have to save up that energy now and start thinking about which 5 players they'll be putting out there for the drop-off. And there was Kaya Ardita going across there for that try. Taking the Aussies out to an 8-1 lead now.
They weren't missing those tags earlier on.
That's right, and this is the biggest scoreline in the series so far.
Yes, so far.
So the Tag Blacks definitely looking fatigued, and with just still 10 minutes left in this match here, the Kiwis are thinking about the drop-off scenario now.
Too high.
And that was a chip over the top, so that's far too high.
We don't allow that just yet.
No.
It's very tactical as what 5 you put on the field too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my philosophy, a couple of ball players, a couple of steppers, and some hole runners. That's what you need. People to get the ball to the right spot.
Yeah, 2 halves and 3 wingers.
Yep. Yes, exactly right.
Basically, yeah.
Link, stroke, winger.
Yeah.
So you need your ball play. A little bit of.
Oh, here we go. Here.
He's cranky. He's the big fella's cranky still. Oh, don't you love it? Don't you love it?
Yeah, a bit of passion, mate, bit of passion.
He's got a bit of passion in him.
That's
So it's the same guy as the one in the last try.
Yeah, that's old number 8 for the Kiwis
God love him.
Theodore Maui.
God love him.
Oh, and there we have a...
What happened? He giving him a gobful, was he?
He's giving him a gobful, but he looks like he's... Yeah, referee Dave Miller's letting them know who's in control of this match.
That's right.
And, it's just... Yeah, well, there you go.
He's gone off now.
The coaches...
Needs a rest.
See, they just need a little chat with you, Theodore.
So the horse is sort of bolted for the next 8 minutes, unless something dramatic
Miraculous,
happens.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Aussies here just going across again for another try. And that is Chad Stewart there, number 8 for Australia.
Wow, I didn't expect this to happen, this game. I thought...
No, this is the first real blowout we've seen in this grade this weekend. So, yeah,
right.
so we're actually going to be heading towards that drop-off scenario that we spoke about prior to the match.
Maybe the New Zealand coach is keeping his 5 off at the moment.
Wow.
Maybe
that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Maybe Riolo is too. Who knows?
Well, ultimately, yeah, that's the only chance that the Tag Blacks have really got now, because I can't see them scoring eight points in 8 minutes.
No, well...
And the Aussie defence is too good for that. But putting out your top 5 on top 5, it's an exciting scenario.
Just keep them back for the next 7 minutes.
That's right. That's right. Let them refresh themselves and recover. And focus on a 5-man drop off. Yeah.
If it was 4-2 or 5-2 or 5-3 or something, he'd be still looking to win the game
in regular time. Yeah,
regular time. But I just think that's a bit higher mountain to climb at the moment.
Tag Blacks keeping it alive now. Ooh, taken out there. Referees.
See, this is 5-on-5 footy at the moment.
Yeah.
It's all right, Benny. The ref's not going to listen to you.
Just pointing at the old loose shirts there, or the need to tuck your shirt in.
Sir, tuck your shirt in. Get him to tuck your shirt in.
6 minutes left in the match now, regular time. There's Waipoti there, looks to step and go forward in the middle of the paddock there.
They're going to need to finish well, though, to get a bit more confidence, going into that extra time, I think.
They need a bit of a psychological boost here.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Getting across the line would be good for them.
Yep. I think that the continual blowing of penalties, I think the ref needs to make a decision and give someone a rest.
That's right.
Even for a couple of sets,
So lay down the gauntlet there.
Like, just lay down the law.
Won't tolerate any of that.
Too much happening. Then they start getting crankier and crankier.
Oh, that's a nice play. Can they score from it though? No, there's another tag there. It's Chad Stewart with that tag there for the Tagaroos. Oh, and there's going to be a try right there. And there's a 2-pointer.
Oh, mate, are we speaking too soon?
Wow.
Who knows?
That actually looked quite easy, just a missed tag there. And that defender losing his feet. And that was nicely tidied up and finished off by number 4 there. That's Whanau Andrew Malua.
It shows what they can do, yes. Opportunist try, which worked.
So for 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left in regular time now. Aussie with a 9-3 lead.
Yeah, I think it's deficit's a bit too much at the moment, but it's good for the New Zealand boys to finish on a high note.
Yeah, well, that was a good finish for them there with that 2-pointer. As we see Chad going over there, it's Chad Stewart again.
Kick together.
Yeah, with a great try there. Great work. He grubbed through for himself there and then had the pace to get on the outside and go all the way.
Thing is, I can't predict what's going to happen in that extra time.
Wow,
that's their best.
Well, that's what makes it exciting, Perry, that they've still got the connotations of it going either way.
You've got no idea, really.
That's right.
It's all about who they put on and what frame of mind they're in. And at the end of the day, you've got to have, say, you were right, 3 with a lot of pace.
That's right.
And 3 guys that can get the ball to them in space.
Well, that's how I'd be going. I'd be going, like I said, I'd go 2 halves and 3 wingers.
Yep.
Just looking for gas because there's so much more extra space when you lose those 3 players.
But you want your halves to not dance around and try and put the kick in for himself.
They want runners, yeah.
They want to get the ball to the boys in space.
Exactly, because you want to move that defence around.
Exactly.
And the sweeper perfectly positioned there by Australia.
I've got a bit of an idea who they're going to put on for Australia, but
Brendo will be
I have no idea about your guys. I don't know.
Well, I know Sammy Nutty will be there.
He's your number
19.
19, yeah.
And it looks like he hasn't played for the last few minutes. So it looks like they're resting him up for that drop-off as well.
He's a smart coach.
Well, that's right. He knows that the scenario is the drop-off will determine the winner of the series. I think he's resigned to the fact that this game is won in regular time by the Australians.
Oh, good tag.
Which sends the series into the tiebreaker, and that's the drop-off scenario.
Well, it's been a great series with the Men's Open.
Men's Open and Men's 30 has been really closely contested.
The quality of the play has been outstanding, and this one's sort of, I think they're just waiting for time to finish now.
Yeah.
Get into
this one was a bit out of character for the previous 4 games.
Exactly right. Yeah.
So tightly contested.
Well, 1-1, 2-1.
Yeah. Well, they let this one get away on them, the Tag Blacks.
Yeah.
But I think they knew they had that ace up their sleeve with the option of the drop off here as well.
Maybe they got Sean Johnson on the sideline. He's retired from footy, hasn't he?
Yeah, the Ringans, mate. The Ringans.
Sean was a touch player, I think.
First, that's right.
Yep. What a player. What a player he was.
So, I notice we've got the head honcho for the referees down on halfway as well. So
yeah,
he'll be overseeing this. Yeah.
When I had a bit of a break, I just sort of make sure that we get everyone that knows what's going on to get down there if there's any confusion. The 2 refs, Willie and our guy Ricky, Mick Butner, he's sort of organising most of our people, and I think Claude might be down there.
So here we go now with just 10 seconds left on the clock coming up here. So they'll get a 1 minute break.
I think so.
Yeah, here we go. This is it, Whānau. The scenario that we spoke about at the beginning of this match, and it's come to fruition. We're going to go into a drop off to decide the series.
That's right.
So at the end of regular time, it's ended up 2 games apiece with a draw. And a tied series. Now it'll be decided by a drop-off. So how exciting here, Perry?
That's right. Australia will get the... I think that's what we decided this morning, that Australia won the game, they'll get the tap off first and they'll have a set. If they score from that set, then New Zealand get an opportunity as right of reply.
Yeah, so exciting stuff ahead. Here we go.
Now, if Australia drop the ball in their first set, the game's on.
There it is. Golden point then.
Then it's golden point.
Yeah.
Once there's an error, it's golden point. Or the game's over if another team's already scored a try.
Yeah. So Aussie who won the game, they get
tap off.
They get the tap off. Yes.
It's not a kick-off anymore.
Yeah,
it's a tap off.
And this is exciting stuff, whānau. You know, we love edge of our seat entertainment, and this is what it is. And this is the stuff we hope for when you have Trans Tasman, tag series. You know, is to see a game, that's decided by a drop off. That's
fantastic.
Absolutely, just what you.
They both deserve to win. That's the problem. Someone has to go home thinking what might have been. And good on the Aussie boys for coming back, because your boys were way a fair bit on top there for a while there over the last few days. And the Aussie boys did well to get back.
Yeah, no, fair dinkum. Absolutely, that was a great comeback from the Australians in Game 5.
So they put the skipper on, who I thought he's a little steadier.
Yeah, we both picked Brendo.
Done before the 2-minute warning. Thank you.
You can see Brendo there.
Another ball player.
Kaya Adida.
Yeah, a couple of ball players there, and the rest are just quickies.
Yeah, well, that's what you want. Exactly what we sort of, we sort of chose that as our selection if we were coaching.
Yep.
Go for a couple of ball players and 3 speedsters.
That's why we're here and we're not out there on the field, mate. We're
mate.
It's interesting to see be able to give me a bit of an idea who the players that they put on.
Yeah, there's another Aussie there, old Jamie McAloney there. McAloney, so another one of their paces, pacey players.
Oh, this is really very, how do I put it? Edge of your seat stuff, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. This is what we
love. Truly is.
Oh, yeah. From a supporter's point of view, it doesn't get much better.
Doesn't get much better than this.
And both sets of supporters, they're alive at the moment, and
And it's your premier division. Like at the end of the day, we've got 15 divisions here, but
this is the blue ribbon. Yeah,
the blue ribbon.
Absolutely.
Right. Let's see if that's one. We've got 5 to go.
Yep.
That's 2. They do train for it.
Yes.
It's whether it comes off or not is a chance.
Yeah, Will Eagleton there looking for the big run out to the left wing there. Moving that defence around, tiring them out as well. Oh, and here we look. Here we go. Here, there. Yeah, he's running to touch.
Okay, it's game on.
Game on's now, so it's effectively golden point now.
Game on. Unless he's got the ball still. No,
that's a handover. Yeah,
it's game on. Next try wins it.
Well, this is exciting stuff here, Perry.
They didn't complete their set.
Yeah.
So it's no right of reply anymore.
Yeah, it's straight golden point now.
Yep.
It's Samuel Nati again there, just taking it up to the right wing here. Nothing tricky from the Tag Blacks so far. Just trying to get yardage, get up the field.
I think they're all buggers.
Yeah, well, we mentioned it earlier that the fatigue was definitely a factor. As we see, a little grubber through there from Samuel Nati.
Probably not the play to do there.
Oh, and here we go. Oh, and there it is.
Game's over.
Kaya Adita just bridged too far for the Tag Blacks there. The fatigue was definitely showing, and the fitness of the Tagaroos brings them home there with that little edge play going. Just a quick little play out to the left edge there.
Unfortunate.
Brendan Martin finds his winger.
You have to feel for the Tag Blacks. They've tried hard all weekend, and
and Alisara was chasing him down, and then got stepped back on the inside. Adita. Kaya Adita.
I just don't know about the little kick and tackle 3.
Yeah. And no doubt he'll rue that decision as well, but I think fatigue was definitely
if it comes
a factor.
Comes off, he might have scored, It's the other way of looking at it. But
so congratulations to the Aussie Men's Open winners of the Trans Tasman Series for 2025. We'll be back very shortly with the next game. Hei konera.